What is going on, you guys? Blake McMahon back at it with another video. What's cracking? What's popping? What's happening, y'all? I just want to tell y'all I am feeling blessed today. I am feeling great. Ready to get into this video. Today's video is going to be how to act in a social setting. So this may seem pretty cliche or trivial, but I'm telling you, you would be very, very surprised on how people really don't know how to act when they are in social settings. One of the biggest things that I've noticed is that people really don't know how to volley up communication, if that makes sense. And what I mean is, in a volley, boom, one person's hitting it, the other person's waiting. Boom, he sends it back, and there's a flow to things. And the reason that I say that is because I've been in so many conversations recently where I try to say something and I get cut off as soon as I say it. As soon as I say something, I get cut off. And look, y'all, I just want to tell y'all, whether you mean to or you intend this or not, this is what this really means when you cut people off. What I have to say is more important than what you have to say right now. Oh, calm down. That may make you feel pressed or upset, but I'm telling you that's really what it means, because if you don't have the patience to wait on me to finish my sentence and you cut me off, you are saying that what I have to say is more important than what you have to say. So I just want to tell y'all, just slow down a little bit. Slow down, listen to people, hear what they're saying. God gave you 2 ears and 1 mouth so that you can listen twice as much as you speak. You will be respected by your peers a lot more for it. And when you speak, it'll be more impactful and people will listen to you more. And most of the time, they will reciprocate that listening if you give that to them. So that's a huge step. It's really just listening to people. Being willing to listen. And I don't mean sitting down, looking all over the place when somebody's talking. Yeah, sure. Okay. And then you're ready to talk. And when you talk, you expect that person to listen to you. I think a lot of times we have selective hearing. And what that means is that you may be sitting there listening to somebody, but it's going through one ear, out the other. And I'm telling you, if somebody ever asked you to recall what they said in the conversation and you have no clue what they were talking about, it is really disrespectful. I'm just being real. Sorry, y'all, I had to switch the positioning of my camera up. The lighting is acting a little weird because I've got lighting from my ceiling fan and then I've got lighting coming in from here. But anyways, let's continue this video. I apologize if the lighting's weird. I'll get it figured out, situated. What we were talking about is, when I say listen to somebody, genuinely listen to them, it doesn't mean hear what they say in one ear, out the other, and you can't even recite what they were saying. Listening means completely shutting out everything else that's going on around you and completely focusing on that person. You build a mutual respect and a bond when you listen to somebody in that manner. When somebody feels really appreciated and like their words matter and they're being heard, they are more willing to listen to you and to give you deeper conversations, and you're able to grow with people more and more. Just be willing to stop everything that's going around you and be willing to listen to people and to learn, to not interrupt them, and just be present in the moment. Don't try your absolute best to not be so distracted with everything else going on in this life to the point that you can't even have a conversation with another human being. So guys, just be diligent in the way that you listen to people, okay? Care about people enough to listen to them. Now that we've talked about just listening to people, actually listening to what they have to say, we have to learn how to feed back into the conversation. Be respectful enough. If you have different beliefs than somebody, different values, that is okay. Learn how to be respectful enough to respectfully disagree with somebody or respectfully agree with somebody. If you are in a position where somebody is saying something that is irritating you, that is making you upset, or vice versa, bring a sophisticated approach to it, okay? What I mean by a sophisticated approach is, if somebody's really irritating you or being malice or disrespectful, if you can learn how to be classy and sophisticated with what you're saying and convey your point in a mature, calm, cool, and collected manner, you are going to gain so much respect by that person and anybody else around you that's listening. And it's going to give you more confidence from within because you have fruits of the Spirit, which is self-control, patience, love, and kindness and discipline. This is an X factor skill that I believe is missing in this world right now. There's this mad hysteria going on in the world where people don't know how to respectfully disagree. Some people think if you disagree with their point that you're insane or you're evil or you're the devil or you hate them. That is not the case. The way that we grow and the way that we learn is having the ability to respectfully agree or disagree in a controlled environment, being classy, being elegant in what you are saying and how you are conveying your message. This is the point that we have to get to because this is going to make us better in society as a whole. Another thing is when you are able to do that, when you're able to respectfully agree to disagree, not only do you gain the respect from people, like I said, are more willing to listen to you. They're more willing to listen to you. Your conversational skills, your communication skills become enhanced. You become more confident and better in the way that you are trying to portray or convey your message. I think often now in today's society, people are lacking the ability to communicate what they mean effectively. And a lot of the times that comes in and being upset at somebody, being mad at somebody because they don't have the same beliefs as you, or completely blowing somebody off in a conversation. I've had that happen a few times where you say something, bloopers. I've had that happen in conversations where I am talking with somebody and I convey a point or a belief that I have and people don't want anything to do with it and they'll straight up leave the conversation. Look, if somebody's being absolutely disrespectful, I can understand you removing yourself from the situation so that you're not upsetting somebody or say something that you don't want to say. But look, I don't like the word professional, just be respectful in the way that you communicate with people, in the way that you talk to people, treat people the way that you want to be treated. That's the golden rule of life. And so the next step, y'all, I would say is to discern the room. Discern who is in the room with you. If you are able to be outgoing, extroverted, and introverted, this is really for you because you understand what it's like to be in a crowd full of introverted people and a crowd full of extroverted people. You understand extroverted crowd. You're able to open up and be loud and have fun and communicate with people and do things that might make some introverts very uncomfortable. And you're going to gain the respect of people when you kind of play into their habits, into their personality. If you're around a bunch of introverts, be more calm, be more quiet in the way that you communicate, a little bit more private and a little bit more one-on-one and a little bit more intimate in the way that you talk to people, and you're going to gain the respect of people. This is a versatility in life and communication that people are lacking nowadays. Is some people say, well, I'm an extrovert, so I'm loud. I don't like being around introverts. Introverts say, I'm an introvert. I only like being one-on-one and just me and him, me and her. I don't like being around loud people or a lot of people. And this is something that I've learned. I'm more of an introvert. But I am slowly in my life learning how to be an extrovert and be around more people and talk to people and be not necessarily louder, but be around louder people. And when we gain the ability to fuse both of these social communicative constructs together, being social, being introverted and extroverted, and understanding that there's different crowds, people think differently, people believe differently, people have different personalities, man, you become such a versatile human. And you add in the fact that you also care about people, you're listening, you're not interrupting people with what they're saying, and you're bringing a deep change within people because of what you're walking in your purpose and what you're conveying to people. Oh my gosh, you're going to be a joy to people when you speak to them. Every time people get around you, they're going to listen to you, they're going to respect you, they're going to really, really enjoy talking to you, enjoy being around you because you care. You listen, you're classy, you're respectful, you know how to gauge the environment with your discernment. Come on, man, this is an amazing, amazing tool that we are lacking now in today's society. But that's okay. That's what I'm here to do, is to help show y'all what this means and how to do these things, okay? Look, we're all adults. I really shouldn't have to say this, but I'm gonna say it. Be respectful, have manners, care about people, hold the door open for people. When you're in big groups, don't be belligerent, don't be obnoxious, don't be too loud, right? Respect people. When you're in a one-on-one situation, don't let your attention be completely drawn to everything else going on in the world. Focus on that one-on-one intimate conversation, and you will build your people skills. You will build your conversational skills, your communicative skills. People will respect you more. People will want to talk to you. You're going to be a joy in people's lives, and you're going to impact them. This is something that I never thought I'd have to make a video on this, but it laid heavy on my heart. God laid it on my heart that we have to be better communicative beings. Human beings are communicative, so we need to hone in on the ability of communication, right? Yeah, guys, I believe that's where I'm going to wrap up the video. I hope y'all enjoyed this video. This is Blake McMahon signing off. Please like, subscribe, and comment, and share this video. I just made a podcast a couple of days ago. It's called the Constant Progression Podcast by Blake McMahon. It's on Spotify. Please go check it out and support the channel. It's going to be rusty. There's going to be some technical difficulties. I'm learning how to kind of gauge how to speak on a podcast format versus YouTube, because in YouTube I can cut these videos and chop it up and edit it, make myself sound a little bit better. But podcast is more of a raw format where I'm having to talk consistently, uninterrupted, and be more mindful of what I'm saying and make less mistakes. So guys, this is the end of the video. I really hope y'all enjoyed it. I just want to say God bless y'all and peace out. Boom.